welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 in my jet setting travel series, and today I'm going to give you a look at what is inside my travel toiletry bag. Before I show you what I keep inside of my toiletry bag, I have one very important tip for you, and that is to always leave your toiletry bag packed. Whether or not you travel every month or every week, or if you travel just one time a year, I highly suggest keeping your toiletry bag packed at all times. As you will see when I show you what is inside of my bag, a lot of these things are just travel sizes of items that I keep in here, or they're depotted, and I've taken some of my lotions and put them into smaller travel size bottles. But it's just nice to keep everything contained in one space, because then you're not rushing around at the last minute or the morning of when you're going out of town and you have to remember to pack your toothbrush and your face wash and your lotion. Everything will always just kind of live inside of this little travel bag. And you can make this as big or as little as you want it, but I think it's just great to keep everything packed all at once and just leave it like that, just in case of an emergency and you have to go out of town at the last minute. Then you don't have to worry about everything, and it's all there in one package. So I'm going to show you guys what is inside of my bag now. The bag that I am currently using for my travel toiletries is from Henry Bendel. I got this last Christmas from my parents, and first off, I love the print on it. It's got, you know, makeup and dogs in New York City, and it's just a really fun print. I also like that it's got this kind of plastic cover on it, so if I get anything spilled on it, it's easy and nice to wipe off. The other thing that I love about it, and this is kind of my other second tip for travel toiletry cases, are I think the ones that can hang like this are the absolute best kinds of travel kits that you can get. This is just nice because it's got this little hook up here, and you can hang it in the bathroom or on the back of a door, and it takes up less space. And since it has these clear compartments in it like a lot of the hanging ones do, you can see everything that is in it, as opposed to if you have just kind of a makeup bag, it just kind of sits on the counter and you have to dig through everything to find what you want. So this is just nice that you can see everything inside of it. The other reason that I specifically like this one from Henry Bendel is the sides of it are very big. It doesn't look very big, but trust me, this is one of the biggest and best ones that I have, and it's just nice because I can get a lot of things in here and keep everything that I need, and I'm not squishing anything and having a hard time of trying to zip it shut. Okay, now, and I'll show you what I have inside of each compartment. This first compartment up here is very tiny, so the things that I keep inside up here are just kind of my hair accessories. So I have a bunch of hair ties up here. I also keep a hair claw because I use that when I am doing my hair. There's also this little container of bobby pins. You can buy this at Walgreens or Target, but it's just nice to have bobby pins in here because you never know when you're going to need it. And then I have a couple of just smaller skincare items up here, and this is some of my skincare medicine that I use. This is my Epiduo that I use on my face for my pimples. I have a little depotted exfoliating scrub. I have my Axone prescription for my face. Then I also just have a little travel size of the nighttime face lotion that I use, which is the Vanicream. Moving on to the middle compartment here, this is where I keep everything that I would need for when I am taking a shower. It's just nice to keep all of that in one spot. So first off, I have some of these disposable razors, and let me show you. This is the razor that I use. This is from Venus, and it's brand new. It just came out a couple of months ago, and it's just so, first of all, it's in little travel size form, and it's tiny, which makes it absolutely adorable. And we all know how I love little tiny things like this, so I had to buy it. But it's just nice because it comes in this little travel size case, and then I have a couple of the cartridges for it. This is the Gillette Venus and Olay. I like these ones with the shave bars on it because it's an all-in-one product, and it eliminates the need to bring a shaving cream with you, which they have travel sizes of shaving creams, but they're just kind of big and bulky still. So I have a couple of cartridges of those in here. I also have a little travel size deodorant. This is from Secret. Then I have a small size of my Cetaphil Oil Control Foam Face Wash. There is a Dove Hair Therapy Shampoo. Actually, I didn't know this was in here, so this was really good that I'm probably looking at this right now. I thought this was a body wash. So I'm really glad I'm taking the things out of here because I already had this packed, obviously, for my trip in a few weeks, and if I got all the way over to the other side of the world with no body wash, I was going to be a cranky lady. So let's pretend right now that this is a Dove body wash. I've talked about that in my last empties video, and I really like that body wash. So let's pretend that's what this is. The bottles look the same, so I clearly did not read the label. Hashtag major fail, Ashley. All right, moving on. I have a St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. I like to just keep a exfoliating face scrub with me just in case I want to use it throughout the trip. I have two little bottles for my skincare stuff. This is a Bioderma, which I like to use to help remove my makeup. And then this is my Bobbi Brown Oil Cleansing Wash. And sometimes I just like to use this to first get off all of my makeup instead of using a makeup wipe. I also have from Vaseline, this is the Total Moisture Body Lotion. I really, really like this lotion. I have it in the spray form as well, and it just really helps to keep my skin moisturized, which is essential on a trip. I have a little tiny sport sunscreen. This is SPF 30. I just keep this in here because you never know when you're going to need some sunscreen. There's also an eye cream I keep in here. This is from Neutrogena. It is the Healthy Skin Eye Cream. There's nothing really special about it. I just wanted a small version of an eye cream to keep in here, so I just keep that in there and only use it when I travel. Then I keep my two different face moisturizers in these. These are from, I believe it's called Goob Tube, but what I love about these are, first of all, they're little tiny circles like this, but they actually click on and off, so you don't have to worry about it opening and getting everywhere. It's very compact, and you don't have to worry about whatever's in here spilling around. So I'll put a link to those down in the description box below, but I have my daytime moisturizer, and then I also have my nighttime moisturizer in there as well. And last but not least, I have my Tresemme Shampoo and Conditioner. I like using these for when I travel because they are a little bit bigger sized than those other tiny ones that you get at the store or in the travel section or at the hotel that you're at. So these last me quite a while, so that's why I really like having these sizes. And then to finish off my toiletries, I have this last little compartment down here, and I just keep some odds and ends down here. The first thing I have is, this is from Yes to Cucumbers. It is a calming facial mask. Since I'm going on a very long flight, I know that my skin is going to get dried out, so I wanted to bring a mask with me, so I'm keeping that in there. I also have a couple of different face wipes in here, some makeup removers. I have one from Simple. I've never tried these before, and then I have my Up and Up ones that I really like, and I'm gonna be out of town for about a week and a half, so I needed a lot of these. And then I have this little cotton variety pack, which I got at my local food store. This has some cotton swabs, cotton rounds, and cotton balls. So I just like that this all was an all-in-one thing, but you can just take whatever ones you have and keep them in here. There's also this nail polish remover pad. I got this at Target over by the nail polish. And I like this because it's just your nail polish remover and it's on a pad. You don't have to worry about bringing a bottle of nail polish remover and your cotton pads with you. So it's just kind of all in one. So I keep one of those in there in case of an emergency. I also have a brush and a comb that is essential for doing your hair. I've got some dental floss, and I keep these in here. They're kind of those little picks of dental floss, so it's just kind of a one-time use thing if you have something stuck in your teeth. And I also like the little case that it came in. I have a Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. This was a travel set that I got, so it came with a roller ball, so I keep that in there to smell fresh. I also have a magnifying mirror and a little Tweezerman tweezers in here because you never know when you're going to have a straight eyebrow and you need to get that, because that's really annoying if you touch your eyebrow and you feel one of those hairs sticking out. It is an absolute emergency. You have to get that out right away. So I keep that in there. I also keep a little manicure set in here. I purchased this at Ulta. There's some nail clippers, a nail file, and a cuticle pusher, and a tweezers in there, just in case you need to touch up your nails while you are on the road. I keep some extra little ear plugs in here. I got these at a hotel. They were in our room one time, but they're just in there in case of an emergency. I have a little tiny baby Vaseline Lip Therapy. I put Vaseline on my lips every night before I go to bed, and it's just nice when your lips are severely dry and dehydrated, so I like to keep one of those in there. I also, of course, have my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and I highly suggest getting one of these kind of toothbrushes that folds in and out like this. Otherwise, if you put your toothbrush in there and it's not covered, you're going to get a lot of gunk and junk on that, and you don't want gunk and junk in your mouth. And then finishing up down here is where I have some of my hair products too. I have one of these little Tresemme Hairsprays. It's just obviously nice to have hairspray around in case you need it. I have a little Batiste Dry Shampoo. I talked about this in my last empties video. This is my Holy Grail dry shampoo, so I keep that in there. And last, I have one of my It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In products. This is just a great all-in-one product. It's a heat protectant. It helps to tame your frizz, and it keeps to help your hair shiny. And so it's just great all-in-one product, and it's a mini travel size version. So I keep that in here for doing my hair. Those are all of the items that I travel with to keep me beautiful and pretty and help me shower and get ready during the day. One of my next videos that I'm going to be doing is going to be about my other different travel accessories, and I'm going to show you some of the other sizes of the different toiletry bags that I've used over time, and sometimes I switch to various different ones depending on the kind of trip that I am going on. So that is my next video, so be on the lookout for it. And if you guys have any other tips or things that you guys take that you can't live without when you go on vacation and you keep in your toiletry bag, let me know down in the comment section below. And also, guys, don't forget to check out my blog at ifyougivagirlaring.com. I'm also doing some other travel posts on there as well, in addition to all of the videos that I am making. So check that out as well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!